for My Crafty Plans. Welcome back to my channel, or if you are new here, welcome. Today I've got another weekly planning routine for you. I'm going to be planning for the week of February 5th, and it is time to dive in. I am just back from vacation. We were in Turks and Caicos all last week. We had an absolutely amazing time. I can't wait to share more about that with you. Stay tuned. If it's not already up by the time this video comes up, I will have some vacation recap in my kind of January journaling rewind. Yeah, we just had a great time, but I came back to a very busy season of work and of life, so it's time to dive in. I've got my MakseLife, my quarterly companion notebooks right here. We're gonna set some goals for the week ahead, some weekly actions. I've already set my February goals. I did that before I left, which feels so good to have that done. So we will dive into that in a second. I've also got this brand new productivity A5 notebook from Erin Condren, and I actually think I'm gonna use this as a kind of daily planner for this week. I thought that would be really fun because I have so much work stuff going on and I have a lot of meetings this week. This is gonna be really, really helpful. I particularly love the productivity layout for meetings and notes related to meetings, so I'm gonna keep that handy. We'll dive into that shortly. This was also requested a while ago. I've shared before that my husband uses this layout. The A5 Productivity Focus Line notebook is his work planner / note-taking system. It is his jam. He loves it. I got him totally hooked on it. This format is a little bit different. The layout is just a little bit different than the one that was in the focused notebooks the last time that I purchased them, but it's overall pretty similar, and we're gonna have some fun with this as well. And then I also have this from Erin Condren right here, and this is actually where we're gonna get started just because I have a lot of meetings and I have some other meetings that I need to get scheduled or appointments that I wanna get scheduled for this week. So I wanna just jot all of that down before I dive into my MakseLife. Usually I start with my MakseLife and my weekly actions, but just because of how much is already on the schedule this week, I feel like I need to wrap my brain around the full week's schedule before I can realistically set weekly actions for this week. So it's Monday. It's currently around 2:30 p.m., which is a little bit later than I usually do this, but again, I just had so much going on. Got some wet erase markers from Erin Condren here, and then also my favorite tacky marker, just a black marker, and that one is from MC Squares or Tacky. You can pick those up on Amazon, and I am going to dive in to today, where I am just gonna put down a couple of things that already happened. I love the way that the white marker looks on this in person, but I do feel like on the camera and on my phone, it looks like you can't see it as clearly as you can some of the darker colors. So we'll kind of switch back and forth. But anyway, I went and got my nails done today. I was gonna wait initially, but my nails were in really rough shape coming out of our vacation, and I wasn't sure when I would have another chance to do it this week. And also I had some stuff that I wanted to film and some collabs and stuff. So I was just like, you know what, why don't I just go take care of this while I'm waiting for some work stuff to come through, and then that'll be it. So that's what I did. And then I had a quick call, and then my daughter has her reading tutor this afternoon. Okay. Then tomorrow, this thing also sticks to my desk, so I have to really have to peel it up to get it to move. Okay, so tomorrow by the time you're watching this is a EC embargo date collab. I have a dentist appointment. My son has a golf lesson, and then maybe still something with workout. I'm trying to figure out, I need to go and use my ClassPass credits because otherwise I'm gonna be over when I get to the renewal, and I don't like losing credits. So because I can only roll over so many of the credits from month to month, so I want to just make sure that I'm not accruing more than that. All right. So when you use a wet erase marker, if you don't know, before it dries, it will just wipe off the same as a dry erase marker, but then once it dries, you need water or something to get it off. All right, so that's my schedule minus the ClassPass stuff, the workouts. I will come back with the workouts after we do weekly actions and a little bit more planning. But that is the kind of call schedule needed to make note of before, except for that I forgot all of the other kids' activities. All right. There we go. Now that is the schedule for the week, including the kids' activities that I just needed to jot down before moving ahead. So now we can move along and get out my notebook. If you haven't already seen, my February goals that is what they look like. And we are going to jump in this week that we're going into now, or that we're currently in, which is the week of February 5th, is the first week that I've counted in February. Again, last week I was on vacation, literally the whole week, not reflecting. I had an awesome vacation and I am ready to just kind of dive in. Okay. So we're going to start with work for this week. Bringing back the dot markers, gonna go really light with them. So I'm just gonna say, manage my call, schedule, and workflow. Because I have stuff that I need to get done for work, for other stuff, and that's a lot more calls than I usually have in a week. Been working on this project tracker, get that updated, and then also just gotta dive into that big project that I'm working on. So that is what is going on in work and finances. Got a lot of text files and things that came while we were away that I need to just sort through, make sure I've got everything scanned that needs to be scanned, filed in the right places, etc., etc. It's also going to be an invoicing week, and then also can hopefully take a look at some of that other digital business finance stuff / personal finance stuff that I need to take a look at for this week. All right. Those are all of, well, actually, I'm going to look at my monthly goals in a second because I haven't even looked at them for more than a second. But these are all just the pressing things on my mind that I don't even need to look at my goals to know that these are the things that I need to accomplish this week. Here are my February goals. So we have not going to plan the birthday party this week or school celebrations. That can be later in the month. And we've already kind of confirmed a date for the birthday party. And it's not going to be until towards the end of March. So all good. Friends, all good. The trip bookings. Like I said, we got lots to do this week. All right. Then, yeah, work stuff's all good with that. All right, for volunteering, we've got the Valentine's Day party in the class coming up, and I'm gonna need to take the lead on planning that one, so get that all squared away. Got a bunch of home stuff that I want to tackle this month, but I don't think this is going to be the week to do that. We're going to have to wait another week on that because I feel like there's a little too much catch-up / computer admin going on this week that needs to happen, including some camp and school forms. All right, got other kids' activities. Nothing else going on there. We're coming out of mega family time on vacation. I'm not going to worry about the rest of that stuff right now. I think that's kind of it. I'm just going to skip. The only thing I'm going to put in physical environment is our daily cleaning routine, habit, whatever you want to call it. And then up in personal, maybe. And then I feel like this week I'm going to be going back and forth between the productivity notebook and the Erin Condren Daily Duo. I feel like both of those are going to be pretty useful this week. But these are my weekly actions. I think I'm going to need at least Monday, well, not Monday because we're through Monday, but Tuesday through Friday, we're going to need some daily planning pages. So those are my weekly actions. This is my weekly overview, except for the ClassPass stuff, which I will get to in just a second. And then I think also on this video, I will show you a daily duo plan with me and a productivity notebook plan with me, one for each day during the course of the week while I'm planning this so that we can just kind of check back in and keep planning together. So I just booked stuff one Wednesday morning, and then Thursday, my usual spin class. And then I booked on Friday. It was very hard to find things that fit into what I was trying to do besides my usual spin class again. And then this one is Pilates, but not at the Pilates place. I usually go at a different Pilates place, which I will write down so that I don't forget that. And then this one is at a new place that I've never been to before, so we'll try that out. Usually I just go to these two places, even though I have ClassPass, but they're just like my two favorite places. I did look it up that it is actually still cheaper to book through ClassPass than it is to just buy the tickets through them. But anyway, I also want to check stuff for next week on tomorrow, because the window for next week at the one Pilates place I like is not open yet. So, and I have a really hard time getting in there. That's the only disadvantage, I think, to ClassPass for there. But so anyway, this is my calendar for the week. This, if you don't know, sticks to any, pretty much like, I was gonna say any shiny surface, but it's actually more than that. It's like more, it sticks to pretty much anything. Like it sticks to my desk. And I usually just leave this up on the door next to my office. Next to my desk, I have a closet door, which has like a semi-gloss paint on it. So it sticks to that door, no problem. And I really, really like that because then I can see it while I'm sitting at my desk. Although I guess now I really do. Before I always used to be sitting at this desk, whether I was doing the computer or non-computer stuff. And now I actually have a different desk for my computer because I bought like a docking station and monitors on Black Friday. And now I have two desks in my office, and it's next to my planning desk, not my computer desk. So I might, but I can move it over to the other side if I want. Okay, so like I said before, we're gonna go with two different daily planners this week, and I'm gonna start with this one, which is the classic Erin Condren Hourly. And I've like honestly only used this a couple days so far this year. I thought I would be using this a lot more, but I've been really into weekly planners this year, more so than daily planners so far. Although, still the year is early. We evolve, and we're gonna use some Valentine's colors here and also some Valentine's washi from Simply Gilded because yeah, we are. Also, I'm pretty sure this friendship bracelet washi is gonna be my main monthly theme. Now, it is February 6th. I would usually have my February calendar set up. I did not get to that before vacation. I prioritized completing my Laurel Denise calendar over my personal calendar, my content planner over my personal calendar, because I had so many collabs right at the end of January and also the beginning of February, which is fantastic. I'm super excited for all of them. But I just felt like I needed that planner to be set up before I went on vacation because I needed to plan for vacation to like manage those obligations. So that is already done. And I am going to set up my February calendar actually probably tonight. That'll be my evening activity. That, my family organizer, I don't mind working in there. Usually I don't like to do so much filming at night, but for stuff that is gonna be sped up with a voiceover like that video, the family organizer video, I really don't mind. Because then it's just nice and fun and relaxing. I'll just do a podcast or an audiobook. Probably an audiobook because I feel like I don't have any podcasts to listen to. This weather is warm. Like, look at this. I'm about to write 65. It's February. So, yeah. Definitely not. All right. Then I've got all of these. Okay, this is the heart one. So I've got all these pink stamping markers on my desk right now from some other stuff that I was doing. But how cute is that heart? So anyway, we've got an EC Club today. All right. Then it has been a minute since I have planned in here. I like squiggle lines today. Okay, we're gonna just have time for something like super, super quick after the bus because I've got a dentist appointment at 10. And if you are using a coil bound planner and you don't know this trick for your stencils, that if you're having trouble because it's like too close to the coil, if you flip it onto one side of the coil, it's much easier to write with. I've got this wellness marker from Erin Condren too. That's this really fun hot pink. It's wellness because it has a little saying on it. That was from the new home line releases that came with that. So super, super cute. I really like that. So much hot pink. I love it. Valentine's Day, real life, do not care about it whatsoever. Yeah, it's just like not my thing in real life. Planner season, absolute favorite. Give me all of the pink. Got the nails on. Give me all of like the hearts and the bows and everything. So just definitely love it from a planner perspective. So this is a regular dentist appointment, but this appointment is actually a really big deal because if you don't know, at the end of last year, I had some like really major dental work done, and it was kind of like not promised, but it was heavily suggested by multiple dentists, not just my dentist, but my last dentist before that this work would kind of fix all of the gum problems that I was having. If you don't know, I had pregnancy-induced gingivitis with all 3 kids. I've had like some older dental work that was causing a lot of problems. I had all of the old dental work replaced. And since then, I haven't had like any problems with my teeth, knock on wood. And this is like a big check because it's the first regular check back. And I have been going to the dentist 4 times a year for regular cleanings for such a long time. Like since I think I was pregnant with my first. If things look good at this appointment, I'm gonna get put back on to regular just like 2 times a year, which is great because that's also like what's covered by insurance. So yeah, so that's exciting. So fingers crossed for that. And then no meetings this day. I was trying to find like an afternoon workout class that I could go to here to take advantage of that time. Unfortunately, I was not able to find anything because people, generally speaking, I feel like want to work out in the morning if they're going to a class, so there's less classes in the afternoon. I'll see tomorrow if I can get into something last minute, but if not, all good. But my son does have his second at this time, like regularly scheduled golf lesson. And we scheduled this one later, so the game plan for this is actually, I think, going to be my husband takes him while I finish making dinner. Because otherwise I did not meal plan correctly for this because we would need like a slow cooker or something. And we already need a slow cooker meal on Wednesday because of the kids' activity schedule. Definitely starting to feel like that a million activities thing. The kids, we now have something like kids' activities every day except for Friday and Saturday. Every day besides Friday and Saturday, at least one of the kids has some activity. So probably, I don't usually eat breakfast, but I feel like I'm not going to want to eat after the dentist. I don't know. I'll see how I'm feeling. I don't usually eat breakfast, but sometimes it's better to eat before the dentist than right after, just like in case my mouth feels weird, but we will just kind of have to handle that. Okay. So what are we going to do after the dentist? We are going to work on we're going to just like tackle a bunch of admin stuff. I have like this big pile of mail. Basically, I'm just going to try and get done as much computer admin as I like possibly can. That's good because I'm not going to like super feel like working when I'm done. But what I will do is a little bit of work because so I'll work on that. Then maybe I'll take like a short afternoon break and then I'll make like an outline because I don't mind making an outline. I'm not going to sit there and make slides at like 2 in the afternoon unless I like absolutely have to, which I don't. I'd rather do that kind of stuff in the morning. But tomorrow I don't really have a morning because of the dentist. So this will be admin. If you are a regular viewer of my channel, you will know I got so behind on like admin during winter break and catching up was like miserable. I feel like it ended up costing me almost the entire month of January when you combine that with the fact that we also had a week-long vacation in January and also that we had like a second winter break in January because of snow where the kids only had school like 1.5 days the week before the middle of January. Then it was like 1 week of stuff, 1 week of snow, 1 week of stuff, and then 1 week of vacation. And that was my January. All right, so that is gonna be my Tuesday, and that is it for today, but not this video. I will be back a day later in this week so I can show you how I'm using the productivity notebook to plan for a day and to to-do list for a day where I have a lot of meetings and I want space for notes for my meetings. All right, it is now Wednesday afternoon and I am ready to get set up for Thursday, and I'm going to use this A5 productivity notebook from Erin Condren. I have to tell you, I'm so obsessed with this right now. I use this for Wednesday. I'll share my spread here. If you want to see me doing a speed plan with me on this, I've got it as an Instagram reel. I've already had this big meeting today and I've got like some notes and takeaways that are confidential here. So I've just covered that up with a sticky note, but the rest of this you can just take a look and see. So what I did is I set up the side. I did this first off camera, I kind of sketched it out and then I filmed it as a reel, and now we're gonna set up Thursday very similar to this on the next page from here. I just wanted to get a better feel for this since I'd never worked with this exact layout before, because this is a slightly different version of the productivity layout, a slightly new version of the productivity layout than the last one that I had. So on the left-hand side of the page, I devoted that to my big work meeting. So I had a really big meeting for my freelance business today, and I've got another one tomorrow, which is why I wanna use this planner again for tomorrow, this notebook again for tomorrow. So I made this whole page for my meeting, a place to take notes during the meeting, and then a place to put some follow-ups and stuff like that. And then I created a schedule over here, left myself some notes page, a little section for tomorrow. In the shaded box, I just did like a little quote, and then there's a big to-do list. So we're gonna set that up again. That was again my Wednesday, and here was my Tuesday, which we had already set up together. I am still working on the work and the admin, but things are going well. So let's take a look at my weekly actions. Usually I don't check in with these midweek, but because I did not make like a weekly to-do list anywhere this week, which I usually would do. So let's just make a note of anything that was in here and take a look. So I've already done the ClassPass stuff, going well with my routines. This is really urgent. I definitely need to take care of that tomorrow. The taxes, I did my filing, which is good. My son had his golf lesson. He's like super enthusiastic about it. It's really, really cute. He's only 5, so it's like just super adorable. And then I still need to do the camp and school forms. I'm probably gonna do that on Friday, not tomorrow. I need to really focus on, I think, some work stuff tomorrow. Project tracker, I'd also really like to do that. I'm gonna say half today, half tomorrow. I wanna work on that a little bit this afternoon. So let me grab this, which is my planner for today. So I'm gonna say project tracker here. Oh, I did the baby gift and the homework. Laundry is ongoing. The birthday stuff is gonna have to get moved to a different day. Lunch prep, I will do that tonight. The tidy will be after we eat dinner tonight. The kids help with that. All right, this is also urgent. I'm gonna try and take care of some of that this afternoon too, because I really don't feel like doing work right now. So maybe I can take care of a last couple of admin things and then we'll be okay tomorrow. Okay, so the travel stuff is like half done, but as always, more complicated than I anticipated. I don't know why it's like so hard to book stuff. All right, so we're gonna do this here. Oh, this was very bleedy. It's the stamping markers, isn't it? Yes, the stamping markers. I bled through. Is this not? I thought this was the regular. Yeah, this feels like the regular Erin Condren paper. I don't usually have such a big problem with the stamps bleeding through. Oh, do I? Well, here they are in my daily duo. Let's take a look. Well, I guess it did kind of bleed through a little bit in there. Not as bad. I don't know. It was just a weird pass, but I'm gonna just skip a page, which I will probably go back and use that page. Honestly, I'll just do it on like a day when I'm not creating a spread that I want to take a picture of or for filming, etc. All right, so I think we're gonna go with this same, like, you know, keep it up with the matching with all the pink and stuff, but maybe let's use a little bit of washi today just to make it a little extra special. I have the Simply Gilded friendship bracelet washies on my desk right now, just in case this video hasn't already come out. This one, I'm not sure if this will have come out, if this will come out first or my monthly plan with me, because I haven't finished my journal yet, but just like look at my monthly calendar for this month. I am so obsessed with this friendship bracelet stickers from Simply Gilded. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to order more of them. I'm so into it. Like, just like, look at that. How cute is that? Anyway, that is, yeah, I'm really feeling that. So let's just add in a little bit of washi, break up my space here. I'm really into this notebook. This is definitely gonna go on like the list of things that I reorder. So the way that I typically shop Erin Condren, because I obviously do get gifted a lot of products from them, including this notebook, but the way that is like when I really like something or something's gonna be like, you know, what I really use, like again, like the family organizer, and I wanna make sure that I only have to buy once a year because it's a planner, but the version of this notebook in the focus line, which my husband uses as a planner, I just kind of keep a list of those things, and then typically we'll shop like the big sales. Black Friday, I placed a really big order when they do the warehouse sales. A lot of, especially for the softbounds, a lot of the softbound products do end up coming to the warehouse sales really heavily discounted, and it just will be like, you know, if you're not super picky about the covers, you can usually pick stuff up then. Just like a little hot tip for you. All right, so this is gonna be Thursday, which is the 8th. And these pens are actually Erin Condren gel pens that came in one of the seasonal surprise button boxes. And I do just really, really like these pens a lot. They're like a very bold tip gel pen. Okay, so then, I don't know why I keep flipping back and forth to this. Tomorrow, the big meeting that I have is this class meeting. So this is for like the big work project that I've been mentioning that I'm working on now, which is one, again, where I have, basically this was my idea and I pitched it to this company that I work with and they really like the idea. So now we're doing it, and the deliverable, like the final thing, is not until April. And then there's also like another really big deadline in March. I'm trying to space the work well, and there's a lot of stuff to do. And you know, I feel not like, I haven't really, I'm trying to do like some scoping stuff before this meeting for it. And I think I'm gonna try again tomorrow. I didn't quite make it to that today. So that can be kind of a priority for tomorrow. I'm going to continue to use the stamps, even though they are bleeding a little, if I can find the one that I want. The problem is I have 3 pink stamps and they're all, oh, there's the other one. It's like I couldn't find the other one. I was looking for the asterisk. They all, like the barrels all look relatively similar, but the actual stamps are a little bit different. See, I've got the asterisk, the heart, they're all slightly different. And then this one's a circle. I will come back and highlight that in a second. This is a pen that needs to dry before it gets highlighted. I think a little bit more washi up at the top here. Do you usually call your list like to do, or do you say task list? Sometimes I like the way task list sounds better, but I just wrote to do. It's shorter. But anyway, that's just a little question. All right, let's grab I'm gonna do the same thing, except for I'm not gonna use the stamping marker on this side since it was bleeding so badly. I might have to just like punch them, because I do feel like I use some of them. Like I use the gold star one all of the time, and that one never bleeds through. So I don't know if that pink one is just like a little inky, or if I was pressing super hard or what. I don't know. Sometimes I feel like those markers just get in kind of a weird mood. All right, so tomorrow is Thursday. So we're just making a little schedule. Just wake up and go, because our cleaning people are coming pretty early, and then I usually take the kids to school on Thursday. And then I have spin class. Then after that, etc., just the whole day. And then my meeting is not until 1. So I'm just gonna put it down there. And then nothing. We'll pick up the kids at like 3:30. Then piano. And then bedtime. All right, so we'll do it like that. So that's 1. And then, what did I say? And I really try and like be like ready for sleep with sleep at 10 o'clock. That's my goal. But anyway, Friday Thursday is our takeout and TV night. We currently have 0 shows that we're watching, so we'll see what happens. We watched the latest season of Fargo and we really liked it, so we're thinking about starting another season. We've heard that season 2 is the next, is like a favorite one, so you don't have to watch that show in order, which is kind of cool. I mean, like the episodes you have to watch in order, but you don't have to watch the seasons in order. All right, so then this is gonna be, what I did yesterday, which I really liked, is I just like listed out the various things that I should be doing during that time. So this will be also shower and then mostly just work stuff. And then I also need to eat food at some point too, which I did not write down, which I probably should have. Okay, and then for the class, then after this is gonna be like, I can do like the paperwork and stuff in the afternoon because I don't really work that well in the afternoon. Like my brain just kind of stops functioning at a certain point of the day. All right, so then this bottom section here, let's grab my pink. Notes and tomorrow, fun, fun, fun. On my to-do list, what did we say? Alright, I'm just gonna leave it like that for now. I mostly want to work on the actual work stuff tomorrow. So that should be good. So maybe just, I think I took some pictures this morning, but I feel like I do need to check that because I'm actually not 100% sure. Alright. One last little bit of washi down here. And I feel like I need a good... And if you don't know, Thursday is my favorite day of the week, so I just wrote that down. And if that seems totally weird and crazy and random to you, it's because our cleaning people come on Thursday, so the house is like just so perfectly clean. I just realized I had these on the wrong pens on the wrong lids, and I usually don't do that much work on Thursday. I'm going to tomorrow, but I usually have just like a really nice morning out of the house, go to this workout class. Sometimes I go out to lunch or out to breakfast and just have a fun day. Just have like a really fun day. And then we get takeout for dinner and watch TV. I might just do like a little 3 checklist here. I don't know what I'm gonna use that for, but we shall see. Maybe like reminders or key takeaways from the day or gratitude, kind of leave it like that. So that is it for Thursday. And that is it for this week and this video. I hope you enjoyed planning with me. Let me know if you want to see more in the productivity notebooks, more daily planning, or if you've got a weekly planner you want to see me plan in. I am happy to make that happen. Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. You can also check me out on Instagram and TikTok at MyCraftyPlans for even more planner fun, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.